Now I was talking about different modules, right? One of the common module is date time. Okay, so let's say if I have to import date times. So I just told you yesterday, right? You don't have to import entire. You can say import date time. Okay, you don't have to import entire date time. What you can do is you can say, okay, or let's do it using date time, and then we'll come back and we'll change it to date time module, which is in datetime package. So let's say if I want to find current temperature, current time, right? So current time will be your date time dot date time, right? And then you say now. UTC is the GMT time. UTC, universal. What is that? UTC stands for universal time, right? That's a GMT time. If you want your current time in local this thing, you say now, right? So it'll tell you the date and time. Okay, if you want UTC time, okay, then you say UTC now, right? Okay. Okay, so you got UTC time, it's 5 a.m. there. You just want say date, month, and year, right? So this is giving me date time, right? So I'll copy this and I'm going to say current date or something. Okay, I will perform your formatting, string formatting, right? So we have something called as so this is your date time, right? Now if I say dot here, you see this strf time. So date I have taken and I'm saying on this perform string format time. So I'm formatting using string values. So here I will say percentage y for year, okay, and I want to put hyphen, so I'll say hyphen, percentage small m for month, and percentage small d for date. So now when you run this, you get, right? You can use time delta to find difference. Okay, so let's say I want to find difference between, or let's say I want to know what was the date yesterday. Okay, you can always change the value, right? I want to find the date yesterday. So I'll take today's date and I will do -1, right? Today's date -1 will give us yesterday's date. So you cannot do simply minus like this. Okay, we have to say now minus date time dot, you have time delta. Okay, time delta, and here you say days. We want yesterday, right? Days, okay, days equal to 1. So when I say days equal to 1, it is finding yesterday's date, right? 23. You want to know what was 50 days back date? So you can do here. Okay, you can check for week. Okay, you can say weeks. So it'll tell you the 50 week back, what was the date. If I mention 1, so see, right? Today is Sunday, right? Last Sunday it was 17th, right? So you got 17 here. Make sense? Okay, so this is how you can do delta. Okay, let's say what else? You can simply compare, right? You can even compare on date, right? Greater than, equal to, less than, you can do it. Okay, so if I do if, okay, let's say I take these two. Okay, or simple, let's first convert into normal date and then we will compare, right? That becomes easy. So let's say I put date 1, something like this. Okay, and I put 2022, okay, hyphen 07 hyphen 15. So 15th July, and I take date 2, let's say 6th June, 15th June 2022. Now, if I do the data type of this, what will I get? Okay, let me make it as 2 here. If I say type of date 1, what will I get?
STR.
STR, right? It is a string, correct? Because defined in quotation.
Yes.
I want date time, right? So I will say, okay, date time dot date time. Okay, and then you convert this into this. So if I say date 1, what do you get? You get error. Okay, because okay, it is not expecting a string. It is expecting values without string. So values without string, if you convert into date time, you get date time here. Okay, so okay, 0. You don't have to give 0, right? 7 is not 07, 7, right? So now, okay, there's error here also. What is the error? Missing required. I think I made a mistake here. No. Something wrong. What is wrong? Missing required month, right? So month 8. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. This is how you pass. So first is year. Okay, it takes 3 parameters, 3 different parameters. Year, then your month value, then your date value. Okay, so this is how you provide this. So if I have to convert, if I have to say 15th July, I have to say 7 and I have to say 15, right? Okay, so now if I have to say 15th June, I have to say June 15th, right? So this is date. Now to see, you're getting type as date time, right? Now if you want to compare, you can say if date 1 greater than date 2, okay, print first date time entered is higher, just to show you that you can perform greater than, less than, equal to, right? So see this is greater, isn't it? So you can see, okay, date, let's say, you enter birthday, right? Somebody's birthday. So you can check if the date entered is future date or past date, right? If the entered value is greater than today's date, okay, it is future date, right? If the date entered is less than today's date, then it is past date. Okay, so some of the things you can do it like this. Then one more important module is your OS. Okay, operating system OS is used to read operating system level things, like you can create a folder, you can display the content of a folder. Now OS module, okay, gives different output in different OS, of course, right? It is OS dependent, isn't it? So the way you will check, okay, is different. Okay, so let's say first let's import the OS module. So I'm going to say import OS, right? Now you want to get the current working directory, CWD, current working directory, where this file is, where what is the folder location of current file, right? So what is the file name? File name is test1, right? Test1 is in C project, Python project, right? To get that, you have to say print, okay, OS dot, okay, of course you'll have multiple functions, right? Get CW, get CWD. This will give us the current working directory. You see this? So this file in which we are working is present in this folder location. Okay. What else? Now let's say we want to create a directory here. Okay. So you can create a directory here. So let's say we give a directory name as the test. I want to create a test directory in this current location, right? So I need to execute what is called as a function which will create, right? So you have OS dot, see, make directory, right? This is the make directory. Now, how do I create? I have to give the complete path here, right? So how do I create complete path? Your get current directory is this. So I'm going to say at this. Then we have to append /test, right? Let's see. Okay, you see this? A test folder is created inside this. Yes. So you can create a folder or file inside this. Okay, you want to list. Okay, I'm going to comment it because we have already created it, right? Now I want to list all the content of this current folder. Okay, so you can say OS dot, okay, you have list here, list, list directory, okay, list directory, and I give the path. Path is OS dot, you can give any path, okay, get OS dot get current working directory, okay, and I want to print all the content. You can give any path, okay, it will go and check and display everything that we have under this. You see, idea, cc1.py, db1, these are the files that I have under this directory. We have a folder test as well, right? Okay, so that's how you can read the content, read a particular file from the location. Okay, let's remove the directory now. Okay, so RM is to remove. Okay, so I'm going to say OS, okay, after listing so that it gets printed here. OS dot RM directory. and I want to remove this, right? I'm going to use this and put it here. Now when you run it, test is gone, right? You don't see test here, and here also. Here you have it because I'm printing it before deleting, right? So you see it, but here it's not there, right? So you can create it, print it, delete it. Okay. So yeah. So this is what I wanted to cover as part of our OS module. Okay. Any question, any doubt so far?
No, sir.
No? So we'll stop here. Okay. And okay, then if there are no question, everyone, we'll end it here for today.